I'm here with the All Sports Film Festival's founder, director, Mr. Pat Battistini. Thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate you being here tonight and part of the festivities, yes.
My pleasure. You know, what a great festival. Great films, great ending gala. How do you feel now that it's all over and done with? Ready to rest a little bit?
I am. I was up, like last night, just burning the midnight oil, trying to get everything squared away. And like anything else, you want it to go well, and you're nervous that it may or may not. But honestly, because of the filmmakers, and they gave me the through line of inviting people for coming here for a reason, and then of course friends and family coming tonight and their friends and family. So I guess that was kind of the overall why it was so warm, as Gary was talking about it, fun and warm and friendly, was a lot of family and a lot of friends here tonight. So it was a great opportunity for everybody.
How's that feel to get Olympians in your festival?
It's pretty amazing. Last year, our closing ceremony probably lasted maybe about 25 minutes, and we probably had about maybe 30 people there. And this was kind of just thrown together because all based on the Paralyzed Veterans of America, PVA.org. We thought, hey, it's Veterans Day, let's go ahead and do a fundraiser. And from there, it sort of just grew and grew and grew. But then the fact that it was very surreal. Tonight, I was on the red carpet with Bruce Jenner, and my son was there, and Bruce was so gracious to my son. And but it was just, I was like, man, I remember watching this guy win Olympic gold medal, and now he was with my son. It was just really, really a great thing to experience. It's just one of those things that I wish everybody had the chance to experience. You know, yeah.
How fortunate! You know, wonderful. You know, in regards to the festival, what gave you the idea to do such a thing? I mean, I think it's brilliant. Are you a big sports guy? I'm sure.
Yeah. What happened about 10 years ago? Actually, I said, you know what? Nobody's doing a sports film festival, and we were out I just out for dinner with some buddies. I said, we should do that. Yeah, let's all do it. Well, when you do it with a group of people, especially actors, I was acting at the time, you kind of never follow through with it. So now I started getting into producing and directing more, doing some of my own stuff, and then I was at a point in my life where I was finishing writing, doing other things. I'm like, you know what, I just need a creative challenge. And then I thought, how about that film festival we talked about? And then I looked around and nobody was doing it still, and it was kind of out of being so naive that I'm like, well, so a friend of mine does Shriek Fest, which is a horror film festival. I said, Denise, how is that? She said, be ready, it's more work than you think. And it was, and it is still a lot of work, but it was more of on a whim for the joy of sports and the joy of film, and that nobody else was doing it at the time. And not to pat myself on the back, but now it's funny because Newport Beach has added a sports division. South by Southwest just added a sports division. So, everybody's getting the clue that when the recession's bad, the two things that don't die are sports and film. And so it's people love those two together. And so that's where we're at now.
Fantastic, yeah, but yours is all sports, which is fantastic. In regards to the festival, what are some of the things that maybe the new filmmakers for next year might look forward to? Any hints that you can give them?
Well, every year it's funny because I try to find the genre. We had about 3 years ago, it was the MMA genre, a lot of MMA. But recently, we had documentaries this year from ping pong to disabled soccer players. So it's just a variation. And then I realized, especially all over the world, because I was talking to some people from another film festival in Russia, and there was a bunch of films that I never even heard of that they have in theirs. So it really, I think it's just whatever the filmmaker finds a passion about, they're going to make it no matter what. Yeah.
Fantastic. And they can go to the website and find information there. When will the opening for next year begin?
I usually do it about 6 months prior to the event. It takes me that long to recuperate a lot of times. I'm like, okay, I just read 50, 60, 70 some odd scripts. I think I need a little break. My eyes hurting. But I give it a little bit after the holidays, and then I rejuvenate myself, and I'm like, all right, here we go. Let's take it on again. But it is a joy, too, though. I enjoy reading the scripts. I enjoy watching the films.
And I know you're on Facebook and Twitter and all that. How can people find you?
Twitter, we're at Sports Film Fest. Facebook, it's All Sports Los Angeles Film Festival. And actually, too, if you just do a Google search, just put in Sports Film Fest, we're the #1 on the search engine. So, and then anybody can, if they ever need to get a hold of me, I always personally answer everything, phone calls and email. Just reach out and give me a buzz or email me.
Fantastic. Pat, it was great. Congratulations. Great turnout. Thanks again. Yeah.
Thank you so much, because people like yourself coming out and supporting it, a lot of people that aren't supporting it, so we really appreciate you coming out and helping us out.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. Sure. Thanks again.
Thanks so much.